example bright with stars, galaxies in astral seas abound. On cosmic paths we'll trace man's journey into space. Fly with me and watch as skies unfold. Superstars in numbers still untold. Dwarfs at play, a frosted Milky Way. On silver wings we'll race like shooting stars through space. Fly with me, the future holds in store mysteries foretold in ancient lore, and our dreams can all come true, it seems, if we will dare to face adventure that's out in space. Oh, oh, fly with me. Just let your thoughts take wing. Liberty is such a wondrous thing. Leave behind this still sublunar race. Come see, come take your place. We're leaving soon for space. Fly with me past Jupiter and Mars.
No, really. This is no joke. Somebody around here is a Butterfingers. Ah, there you are. You two all right? Nothing broken, I hope.
Oh. Pierrot!
We counted 40 wounded, 7 seriously so far. And you are in the second category, Captain. If you continue to ignore my instructions, and they are very precise, absolute rest, then, Captain, I cannot be responsible for the consequences. I mean that. Now I'll return to my patients. Please send a detail of men to bury the 3 who died.
3 dead, 40 wounded. Not as bad as I feared, considering the force with which we hit the ground. The truth is, when the crash came, I thought we were goners. Go on, Norel. What are the chances of fixing the ship?
Well, sir, the motor area was heavily damaged when we hit. It's such a mess now, there's no way of telling to what degree it was destroyed. It'll take 3 or 4 days to assess the damage, but she's a well-constructed craft, and the engines are good, solid construction. It could then take 3 or 4 weeks.
But, Captain, even if the engines function, the spaceship itself is beyond repair.
True, Lieutenant, but if we can get the engines to fire, we'll manage the rest. You'll see, there's always a way. On that optimistic note, I'd like to know what our chief navigator thinks.
No, I don't know, Captain. Where we are, even this constellation, it isn't charted. No indication at all. It's curious all the same. A large green planet with a red sun, no other body. We need one more to do triangular plotting. There's no way otherwise.
Now, what about the radio? Do you think that Omega or even one of our ships would receive one of our distress signals?
It's difficult to say. Disturbances caused by the explosion. There's never been a situation like this one, at least not in my time.
Oh, wouldn't you say repairing the radio ought to be our #1 priority, Captain?
Thank you for your advice, Lieutenant. That idea had occurred to us.
Our radio's in little pieces, I know. Try to rig up something that will get a signal off on shortwave. In the meantime, we'll have to see to our survival.
Survival here? But you realize, Captain, it's out of the question. We can't survive here for long.
Why can't we? All things considered, we were quite lucky. This is a relatively old planet. There isn't one active volcano here. We have to look around and consider all the advantages it has to offer. There must be animal life here.
You say it, but no observation has detected any life.
Aha! But remember, young man, The fact of finding no recognizable technology proves nothing as to the presence of life form. It could well show itself in an altogether different way.
Quite so, quite so. The sooner we know, the better. Off you go. Carry out full reconnaissance. You're a geologist, I believe.
Do I go with them, Captain? There are certain investigations I'd like to carry out.
These young people are fully qualified. No, I need you here. The truth is, there's so much to do, I don't know where to begin. There are 1,001 details to see to.
Why not let me organize things? I do it very well.
All right, little fellow. Let's see what you can do.
Given the presence of large forests and the particular quantity of oxygen and nitrogen, we will certainly find some sort of food. Needless to say, priority number one is survival, and that means food, and that is elementary, so to speak, a necessity for you, not for me. Second priority, setting up teams to reassemble and repair the damaged structure and equipment. And third, since we cannot possibly live in the spaceship in its present condition, you must cut trees for wood, build houses, and build a hospital.
About an hour from here, we found clay. We can make building bricks.
We can float the clay here on large rafts if we want to.
We're leaving now, Captain. Take care of yourself, sir.
Don't let the captain overtire himself, Mr. Sanders.
And are you taking this brilliant fellow along with you?
Well, the three of us are a team, sir. We sort of count on each other. Don't worry. We'll return as soon as we can.
Hurry! Evacuate the ship! Captain, the Ursus is in danger of sliding away. Brace it up.
Brace it up? What an idea. Everyone who can work is already detailed. They're all out working. Who could do it and with what? Anyway, the ship is in no danger as is. What nonsense.
Don't you worry. We'll watch it and do whatever's necessary.
Let's go and get into the shade over there.
No, Pierrot, no! Nico, help, help! Cut the tentacles, quick!
I would say that they are mammals of the Pleistocene era.
They are mammals, and all mammals are edible, no matter in what environment they are found, because their biochemical bases are the same.
We shouldn't go any farther. We'll set up camp here, and that's enough for one day.
Let's set up camp on that mound over there. It'll make a good observation point. It looks to me as if we're at the edge of a galaxy.
Hey, Lieutenant!
A long way from any true civilization. But it's only a guess, really. I can't be sure.
I would suggest that you go to sleep. You're tired. I will stay on guard, and I will make a few observations of my own. In any case, I am the most competent here, as you would expect. Well, anyway, I'll watch the sky, and I'll figure out where we are. Good night.
Hey, that's curious. Sagi, look, I think this proves there's a civilization here.
May I announce that I have discovered a resinous secretion on certain trees which, if subjected to heat, can prove to be very useful. Quite interesting, really.
One thing's sure, he's in the spider family.
Could he be the one? I mean, the creature who carved the stone I found?
Oh, I don't think so. It doesn't look as if he could hold on to that stone to work it.
I'll tell you one thing. This is the strangest planet we've seen so far.
You know, you humans always think it strange, any creature that doesn't resemble you. True, we are abroad, as they say. Naturally, creatures are unlike you. But consider, it wasn't so very long ago, a few 100 million years on Earth, the creatures didn't look much like you either. I recall to you the splendid Scutosaurus, and the Dimetrodon, and the Signathosaurus, very nice in its way. And there is also the Moa and the Tyrannosaurus.
We'll have a look over there.
No, Pierrot, no.
Well, now what's wrong?
I just got another signal. It was a warning. We're in danger.
We're in danger. What is it?
Bad creatures are all around.
Ah, this is fascinating.
We have to fire in self-defense. Here goes. Let's calm them down a little.
No, Pierrot, they will return.
This is Lieutenant Pierrot. Report, we are being attacked by a horde of green apes.
We're using our weapons in self-defense. Post guards at the camp. They're ferocious. They're here. Fire!
No, don't, Pierrot. They're friendly. They're the ones who saved us. He says that they're called ptakis, and thanks to us, they just won their first victory over their enemies, the ferocious Xabus. To thank us, they will always come to our assistance anyway. I've just thanked them and promised that if ever they need our assistance... What?
Luckily, you warned us, and there was no one in the spaceship at the time. But now, barring some unlikely rescue mission, we must resign ourselves to spending the rest of our lives here. Well, young geologist, what can you tell us of our new home?
Well, the soil can be cultivated over large areas, and they're animals, mammals, which are always edible. There's good reason to believe they can be domesticated and even milked. We located regions of clay which we can bake. Therefore, we can make pottery and building bricks. It now remains to find a cement and sand of some sort to start construction. As for glass, I think we have a solution, but it will require prospecting and taking samples and analyzing.
Lieutenant, will you describe the environment? What did you find?
Well, first I'd like to mention two animal species. They walk erect. The Xabus, terrifying carnivorous creatures. At all costs, we must approach them with caution. And the little ptakis, a species of primitive humanoid, essentially friendly. The difficulty at present is discovering a way of communicating with them. We're quite sure they use ESP.
Following your instructions, we posted guards around the entire perimeter of the camp. And we're constructing a barrier.
Yes, and it's taking men away from much more important work elsewhere. And all that because of some crazy story of monsters and telepathic bugs that may not exist.
And these, do they exist? I sincerely hope that one day you are face to face with those creatures, then you'll see.
Gentlemen, that will do. We need everyone if we're going to survive. And I'm still in command here, you understand, Sanders? And how would our brilliant little friend describe the situation?
Well, the brilliant little friend would say, according to his rapid calculations, we are located on another arm of this galaxy, more precisely on a satellite of a red sun, which itself was captured into the gravitational field of a blue giant star. Now, the scientific explanation is, once formed a satellite of the red sun, that sun was drawn toward the larger star.
I don't think we need all the details.
Well, if you're in a hurry. Nevertheless, I believe I am not wrong in thinking that you may be interested in the fact that this planet will not maintain life support conditions much longer.
Huh?
That's right, in a little over 800,000 years. The winters will be harsh. In addition to building shelters, you will be required to make clothing to keep you warm. You will, no doubt, dry natural fibers found on the planet, exposing them to the heat of the sun. And then you will surely make spinning wheels and weave cloth. Water wheels will be very useful to supply power to turn the machinery. Certain resins have properties resembling rubber. They can be used to impregnate skins and produce leather to make shoes. Later, you should wish perhaps to create light using windmills constructing dams. Later, you can increase the comfort of your houses with furniture. And finally, for tools, you might construct solar ovens to cast metal into any form according to your needs. I assure you, there is metal here. It is in that direction. It is difficult to say with precision how much.
Yes, thank you. No question about it. Your contribution is important.
With respect, Captain, I have not completed my report. I would suggest repairing our radio to attract any possible passing spaceship.
We patched it up, but it won't send a signal beyond our ionosphere.
How annoying all of you can be. Please don't interrupt. Clearly, you must position the radio transmitter outside this planet's ionosphere.
You don't say.
Of course. We all agree you're right, my lad. A satellite out in orbit, yes, but how do we do it?
Nothing to it. You just employ one of the shuttle vehicles in the ship to put the radio into its orbit. Child's play.
Metro says the metal deposits are this way.
Well, too bad he's not here now to show us.
He'll be much more useful at camp. Metro really knows how to take charge.
I'm worried about the captain.
Yes, he's still very sick. And I tell you, that Sanders, I don't know. I don't trust him.
Look!
The shuttle vehicle! They got it off the ground!
Right, I'll take the first watch.
No, you sleep. My vibrations tell me we're not in danger.
Let's go have a look over there behind that plateau.
Don't you think we should rest in the shade?
No. Hey, wait!
Let's go. I've never known Metro to be wrong. But there are no metal deposits here.
Oh, maybe it's further on. Probably over there, on the other side of those craters. I'd sure hate to have one of those ape characters reappear for another round. They could be anywhere.
I don't think we'll run into them. We're not in danger. If we were, they would tell me.
They would tell you. Oh, great.
Look, the Takis are coming. The chief says we should be careful. He says right ahead are some terrible creatures.
The horrible green apes?
No, a species that resembles us.
They resemble us? How do they know things like that?
He just received a message.
Oh, sure, he got a telegram.
No, by telepathy. He's in constant contact with all his people by telepathy. He's surprised that we need radio transmitters to communicate. He says it's the only way to know what's in someone's mind. And he's right.
Well, sure he's right. Meanwhile, can he take us to our cousins?
Yes, he'll take us. Let's go. Oh, Pierrot. A ship from Cassiopeia.
That's the metal that Metro said we would find.
Pierrot, look. One of their expedition is going toward our camp. We have to warn them that they're in danger.
the radio.
No, Pierrot, don't do that. They'll receive the signal. The only way is for us to get back to the camp first. Come on. The chief says use the stream. It turns into rapids.
But how can we? There isn't time for us to construct a raft.
You've forgotten they're our friends. Past them. Look, they're up there.
24, 25, 26. There are 26 of them, and they look well armed.
Oh, we must hurry. Pierrot, watch out!
Oh, great. This is exactly what we needed.
He says you and I should go on. He and his people will hold back the Zabus. He says he has a plan, but we should go on to the camp.
No, no, no. We want to see the captain.
There he is. Is that what you wanted?
Poor captain.
All the same, Sonnet, I just told you there's no time to lose. In less than 2 hours, they'll be here. We have to put up defense barricades, station them in, issue weapons. Come on, Saunders. Are you refusing to carry out your duty?
Look, Lieutenant, I don't see why we can't discuss the situation with them.
But you must understand, the only way that you can discuss things with the Cassiopeans is from a position of superior force. That's all they understand.
We are in no position to fight them. We have almost no weapons, and our survivors hardly inspire confidence.
Have you any idea of what will happen to them if they fall into the hands of the Cassiopeans?
We have decided we would rather go on living under the Cassiopeans than die glorious heroes. Isn't that right, you guys?
Lieutenant, I order you to organize immediate resistance.
You aren't ordering anyone here. You see, I'm the one in command here, not you, Lieutenant, and you are refusing to follow orders. Arrest this officer. Lock him up.
You are under arrest, Lieutenant Sanders.
You're not gonna let this kid order you around, are you? Let's go, you guys. Go on, shoot him!
Well, my friends, and did you manage to find all that metal that I detected? It was quite a quantity, I suppose. Hey, what in the world? What are you playing at? What is this, a new game or something?
Hello down there. Glad we found you at last. A transport ship is in orbit. I'll send down shuttle vehicles. Prepare to board the shuttle vehicles. I repeat, a transport ship is now circling the planet and sending shuttle vehicles.
let your thoughts take wing. Liberty is such a wondrous thing. Leave behind this still sublunar race. Come see, come take your place. We're leaving soon for space. Fly with me past Jupiter and Mars. Come and see fields dampened bright with stars, galaxies in astral seas abound. On cosmic paths we'll trace man's journey into space. Fly with me and watch as skies unfold. Superstars in numbers still untold. Dwarfs at play, a frosted Milky Way. On silver wings we'll race like shooting stars through space. Fly with me, the future holds in store mysteries foretold in ancient lore, and our dreams can all come true, it seems, if we will dare to face adventure that's out in space. Oh, oh, fly with me. Just let your thoughts take wing. Liberty is such a wondrous thing. Leave behind this still sublunar race. Come see, come take your place. We're leaving soon for space. Fly with me past Jupiter and Mars.
Oh, come on, Murdoch. Don't tell me this old crate is going to take us into space. In this thing, we won't make it. Now, look, I happen to be a fully qualified space pilot, Murdoch.
And a space pilot who knows his way around the galaxies, too.
Hey, it's one of these pebbles here that crashed into our ancestors' spaceship and made him make a surprise visit to our planet. We're close to the spot we want. But this is only the first stage of our journey. Now, Captain, we're on our way to Yama.
But they'll detect our presence here, won't they?
Maybe not, with all the asteroids in the region. One blip more or less on a radar screen won't attract any attention. Take my word for it. Certainly not at this distance. It's 1,000,000 to 1.
At this distance. But sooner or later, we'll have to go down and land.
You know, there is one thing that I've been wondering. What is all this laughing? Curious behavior? How do your circuits work?
Aha, that, my squeaky friend, is the question. Laughter is the one thing that makes humans different from all other creatures in the universe. So, you'd like to know how we'll land. We're not going directly to Yama, because if we tried, we would be disintegrated quicker than you could say, "So long, it's been good to know you." Close to Yama, in among the asteroids, I have another base, all equipped and another heli-car hidden away from our enemies. Not many patrols go that way. I know the area well. When we're ready, we'll have to sit tight, cool it, till one of their helicar patrols comes by. It's going to take a lot of patience. Okay, their patrol is entering our sector. We can go in. We are penetrating the planet's atmosphere. Ah, good. Their helicars are spreading out. Now I start jamming their circuits. We're taking a chance, but usually it works. Subtlety isn't their strong point. After all they are is a lot of junk. Take it from me. When wolves are around, the only safe place is around the wolves. Can't beat them? Join them.
From a distance, you'd say that's a man's head they've made up there.
That's what it is. It's the machine's homage to their god, their master, their creator, the brilliant Dr. Shivas. He was mad. Nobody spotted us. We look like everyone else.
Quick. Right, let's go.
If I do say so, a first-rate craft is. Trip like that, and I feel fresh as a daisy. Well, what do you say, huh? You agree, Pierre?
Of course, Maestro, I agree entirely. Your design was perfect, but we are not on a pleasure cruise. Unfortunately, we're here on much more serious business.
Well, in my opinion, you can't succeed in your struggle unless you have outside help.
And I assure you, your courage and that of your men is not in question. But I agree with our young friend here, Commander Powers.
The ones in the castle are well entrenched. Granted, but here we have forces far greater than the scattered units you encountered on Apis. It was just one of those units that found you.
And what is your plan of attack?
One day the great mass of their forces will be called away on the mission. It's then that we'll siege the base and destroy it.
And then they will return.
We will destroy them.
You won't destroy the whole lot. No sense in dreaming. They'll manage to rebuild the base. You won't defeat them all like that.
Perhaps not, but our task for the present isn't necessarily to defeat them, but to keep hope alive in the hearts of men. Otherwise, all humankind will revert to barbarism.
Very well, Powers. Our young friend has come to contribute to that hope. Will you agree to help him?
Yes, Omega. If it's really true, we have a chance of crushing these monsters forever. Captain, we are all with you. We all welcome you to our headquarters and to our cause.
And you refuse to speak in the presence of the special representative from Cassiopeia. Why, he is human, as are you.
Yes, I refuse. Being telepathic is a matter of sensitivity, that's all. What I can see in him is so evil, so utterly contaminated, he gives me cold shivers. He's filled with hate, jealousy, evil. I would rather be telepathically blind than see what I do in him. I prefer you to him.
For what reason do you refuse to help us, then? We want to avoid using harsh techniques with you. We hold you in very high esteem. You must realize that.
Go on, tell us what your power is. How does one learn it? What training is necessary to succeed?
I've already told you all I know, all I can say. I have no idea where the faculty comes from. Why won't you understand?
How can we understand what you say? You say it is all a question of sensitivity, only we have analyzed the human brain and we can locate no center of feelings. Knowledge is stored using crystals in large carbon-based molecules.
It follows that we humanoids with such structures must respond as humans in this, too.
I'll say again what I've always said. Those powers in me that interest you are not something I've learned, something mechanical. It's entirely a matter of sensitivity, a gift, perhaps. Beings, individuals mass-produced on an assembly line or chemically cultivated can never possess those powers.
We would like to know why.
There is no way that I can help you to process true feelings.
We do not believe you.
You insist on hiding your secret from us.
Fruits, vegetables, fresh fruit, garden fresh.
All right, you lousy little vermin, give me your bread, or do you want me to get mad, huh?
It's the Middle Ages around here.
You see, the ancient crafts. That's all we are allowed to do. It's easier to dominate populations who have no knowledge. These robots are all rejects of the factory. People pick them up and make them work. Use them as servants. Watch out for that little one. He's one of the spies I told you about. He sees all.
I think it's about time that I got rid of this straitjacket.
Now we have proof positive. Your friend Psyche is indeed being held prisoner in the castle. Look through the penetroscope. And with a bit of luck, you might catch a glimpse of her passing in front of the window.
Psyche! She's alive! How can we get her out of there, Commander?
We can't, I'm sorry. You can see for yourself.
Uh-oh, a Nautilus. From Cassiopeia. I'm not surprised.
Yes, they are the only visitors from other worlds, only them. Men who are allies of the machines. You see that large building running alongside the spaceport? That's their mass production unit, and below it is their control center, their headquarters. That is what we must destroy. Now take a look at their defenses. The encircling wall, reinforced with the powerful force fields. See those domes? They're cybernetic watchdogs, octopeds. Their rays destroy mercilessly, instantly, anyone who dares penetrate into the forbidden zone. And if their tentacles get you, it's worse than death. It's permanent paralysis.
Well, don't they ever switch off their field of force? Don't they ever open a door in the wall?
Yes, sometimes they do. They cut the field and open exits to let patrols out when there is some disturbance in the city. Usually it's only for an instant or two.
Aha! In that case, the problem is simple. The doors in the wall, the field of force, all that must be minutely and perfectly programmed and coded, of course. Well, all we have to do is decode the whole business. That way we can switch off the field, open the doors.
What kind of idea is that?
Child's play. These humans, what poverty of imagination. I don't believe it. Sometimes I wonder how they ever had the intelligence to create such an extraordinary individual as yours truly. Well, back to work. Here's what I suggest. First of all, they have to come out of their fortress there. They have to switch off the field of force.
You will be pleased to learn that you are going to have a visit from one of your own kind. The one you will see is a man.
We want to amuse you. We are sure you will be amused.
You're from Cassiopeia. You're a shaman.
We know your conversation with him will yield more than your conversation with us.
I am quite certain our meeting will yield results. I needn't try to hide it. I'm a telepathic being, an ESP, adept if you prefer, the highest developed on Cassiopeia. I am master of the 4th category. And what are you, young lady?
Me? Oh, I'm not in any category. I've never studied any of this. I understand. You're trying to dominate my will.
You have considerable power for a non-professional. We shall see. I see you're not afraid of white mice, eh? But you hate snakes. We are even, I grant you. Well, now the stakes will be higher. Ready? Yes, you know how to defend yourself. We shall meet again soon, very soon.
If you do not wish the forces of evil to triumph, they will not triumph. Your ordeal will end soon.
I can't go on. I can't go on anymore.
Your friends are near. Have I ever misled you?
Look, there they are. We're not letting those guys tell us, right? Right. Let's get them. Attack them.
Run! Get out of here!
The soldier robots, let's get out of here!
Metro is running things from the roof.
Well, it didn't work. Nobody's perfect. The field of force wasn't switched off, and they used helio cars and jumped right over it. Call that bad luck.
We'll need to find another plan, so they'll have to come out using an exit.
Very good work, that. In the name of Cassiopeia, victory is at hand. Now, gentlemen, as for the little troublemaker from Omega, I leave it up to your discretion.
Honored Consul, we may assure you she will be dealt with.
Cassiopeia gives you full authority. Hi!
Aye.
That idiot. Now it's our turn.
So far, everything's gone according to plan. It looks as if our people will all make it back to safety. I hope that your friend on the roof did exactly what he said he'd do, unless he's all talk.
Ah, well, that's that. As I thought, nothing to it. Only problem now is I have to play Santa Claus to rejoin the others. Oh, well. Ho, ho, ho. When you come down to it, my life is no picnic. The force field is subnucleonic type. By vibration of particles, a discontinuity is created in the constituent structure of the matter. Quite an easy technique.
Yes, easy, Metro. Simple, but did you work out the code that deactivates the field of force?
Haven't we known each other long enough for you to trust me? I think you could have guessed that I would have it. Of course I do. That leaves us with the only tiny problem, those ridiculous tentacle ray machines.
I see no alternative. We must attack them. Are you ready to risk the lives of your men?
Mine are determined. They're ready for anything.
Mine are trained and ready to enter into the struggle wherever and whenever they are needed. What's your plan, Captain?
Once the octopods are out of the way, Metro and I will all alone go past the field of force. Then we'll jump over the wall and get into the castle. And it all has to go so fast they believe it was only a short circuit. When we're inside, Metro and I, we know our way around.
It's only an idea, but what about this? And that's all there is to it.
Get serious, Metro. They could see you and shoot you down. That wouldn't get us very far. Let's go over it again, huh? If everything goes well, we'll use the underground passages to get back to your ship, then to the asteroids, and we inform Omega, who return here in strength.
I agree, but on the condition that I go with you into the castle.
Oh, but Murdoch, the two of us, Psyche and I, we can fly out on Metro if necessary. He can't carry three. It wouldn't work.
It's time you learned one thing, young Captain. I, too, have been around. Take it or leave it.
And if anything happens to you, who'd pilot your ship out of here?
Why, you, Captain. You are a qualified space pilot, if I recall.
Oh, this voyage is endless, goes on forever. With a light cruiser-type Cobra, we would be there already, Maestro.
My dear sir, this new ship is worth 100 Cobras. I'll go farther, worth 1,000. Don't you realize you're in an impregnable fortress, and according to Piero,
Exactly.
Colonel, Nebula 6188.
I just received report that we are now approaching Nebula 6188. That means we have 8 hours to go. Why don't you sleep? Who knows what awaits us?
No, but I'm not tired. Why, such a voyage with this kind of comfort? Believe me, Pierre, here you have easily the finest craft ever created. You'll see that in time.
Only is it going to be good enough in a fight. It will have to be good if we're to believe Piero's report. He talks of the most powerful ships ever seen.
I think we can put that down to youthful enthusiasm. I ask you, monstrous craft, hundreds of thousands of tons, really. What sort of engines could ever get them off the ground?
Yes, you're right. I, too, wonder. Even if General Grouchly's ready to make his assault, his technology isn't up to that. So who could it be? Some unknown beings on an undiscovered planet. They're ahead, in the region of Scorpio. It's so difficult to think so, and yet, who knows? You know what he's like, Maestro. I wouldn't say that Piero tends to exaggerate, No, I think this whole situation has taken on another dimension.
And remember, Commander, the range of those little octopod beasts overlap each other, so we must render 2 of them out of order. Otherwise, there's no passage.
He's right. What are we waiting for?
Patience, Captain. 4 more hours to H hour. All the preparations have to be in position.
Yes, you're right, I know. But I remind you, speed is our greatest ally in rescuing Psyche.
All of us can understand the feelings you have for that young lady.
No, you don't understand at all. She will hold out, resist everything they do to her as long as she can. She knows that if they ever do learn her secrets, we will never defeat them. Think about it. They could always know where we are, what our firepower is, and arrange to have a superior force, anywhere, at any time, across any distance. Make no mistake, gentlemen, that and no less is what is at stake, and you can be sure they know it. This is the ultimate battle for them. Who knows to what lengths their creatures will go to win?
Your report, Professor Otto 4.
The subject is still resisting us, great computer. Her resistance is weakening, but very slowly.
How much longer, Professor?
It is not easy to say with humans. They vary days or perhaps even weeks.
You have attempted hypnotic suggestion. Well, what are the results?
She was too much for the greatest specialist from Cassiopeia.
What is your concurrent opinion?
Given time, we can in the end dismantle her personality, manage to control her, great computer.
In time. You are our most highly qualified specialist. Unique circuitry, you have tried everything, yet this weak girl, and that is your answer, it is taking too long. Our Operation Diva is now underway, and we need all the weapons we can muster if it is to succeed. Professor ADS, what is your plan?
We are ready to connect her brain to a Class A computer. I have personally adapted it to this purpose. I assure you any function taking place in her brain will not escape its detection circuits.
Since all other methods have failed, you may execute your plan, Professor.
Great computer, your will is our command. It is done. Satisfied, Captain? Now my men have all been informed. If anything happens to me, as you say, you will take command of my spaceship and fly us out of danger. By the way, that little spy robot is following us. Don't turn around.
I'll get him. Go on.
A large combat vessel from Omega has just entered our nebula, great computer. Situation critical. What are your orders?
That means they received the message. Splendid. That will save us a long voyage to make our demonstration. Phase 4 of Operation Diva. Phase 4. To commence in 3 hours.
At your orders, great computer. Phase 4 of Operation Diva in precisely 3 hours.
What do we do?
We thought this might happen, and we've taken suitable action. We have ways of resisting them, as well as secret ways of leaving when necessary. We can't lose any time in launching our operation. We'll move up all time coordinates by 3 hours. By the sacred universe, their robots are surrounding them. Red alert! Attack! Enemy approaching! Your orders are to impede them. Use all means to prevent their advancing, then fall back and scatter. Unit 1, our attack will take place earlier than planned. Combat stations, immediately! Their attack's already begun. It's underway. Open fire. Go on. Fire at will.
Now there's no time to lose. We'll have to move quickly.
Now, what are they doing down there? They're dawdling is what they're doing. They're dawdling. They ought to... Of course, the force of field of force. I overlooked it. Well, I'm busy thinking of more profound things. Here they come. They made it so far.
Piero, you go on. I'll cover you. Go on, I said.
We're too far away.
Go on, Metro, see if you can help.
You can do a pretty good job.
This is not the time for a discussion.
Where are the heliocars? We should have seen some of them by now.
All right, it's open. Go on.
Let your thoughts take wing. Liberty is such a wondrous thing. Leave behind this still sublunar race. Come see, come take your place. We're leaving soon for space. Fly with me past Jupiter and Mars. Come and see fields dampened bright with stars, galaxies in astral seas abound. On cosmic paths we'll trace man's journey into space. Fly with me and watch as skies unfold. Superstars in numbers still untold. Dwarfs at play, a frosted Milky Way. On silver wings we'll race like shooting stars through space. Fly with me, the future holds in store mysteries foretold in ancient lore, and our dreams can all come true, it seems, if we will dare to face adventure that's out in space. Fly with me, just let your thoughts take wing. Liberty is such a wondrous thing. Leave behind this still sublunar race. Come see, come take your place. We're leaving soon for space. Fly with me past Jupiter and Mars.
This is no way to behave, really. Who's pushing, please? A little more courtesy, please.
It's very nice of you to come with us to Port Doppler. Thank you.
It's been quite a while since we were aboard the Cosmopolitan. We were only space cadets back then. You remember those days, Psyche?
Aren't you even going to say hello to me? I've come all this way to see you, and nobody says hello.
Metro!
Maestro says that all my new circuits are the very latest. I am more extraordinary than ever. I am up to date.
I can't tell you how happy we are to see you.
Now we're together again. We'll have a great time.
A little more dignity, I would suggest, Lieutenant.
Why haven't we taken off yet? We're late.
Ship is incapacitated. Circuit fusions in second motor propulsion group. There will be a delay.
Looks like we're going to miss the Cosmopolitan.
Curious, we've never had anything go wrong in this service.
Oh, it's always sabotage in the movies.
What good would that do anyone?
Well, my young friends, since you're going to miss the Cosmopolitan, you can catch it on the next scheduled flight in 10 days. And there are still so many things I want to show you. And anyway, I don't want to see you go.
No, I have a hunch we have to get on the Cosmopolitan now.
I think we should do what Saki says. My experience is her hunches aren't wrong.
What can we do, children? It's going to leave soon, and we're stuck here.
Isn't there another shuttle vehicle?
Question already asked of Central Intelligence. Reply negative. Repeat negative.
Will you tell me, my friend, how long is it going to take for the repairs to be carried out?
Approximately 2 hours, sir.
2 hours? Really? That is a scandal. Have you ever heard of my exploits? This is ridiculous. Shuttle vehicle can catch the Cosmopolitan, even after it has already left.
What do you think?
Well, the procedure is rather unusual, but I suppose it can be done.
I'm mechanical friend. Just where are we?
We are traveling at maximum speed, sir. In a short while, we should make contact with that Cosmopolitan.
Yeah, it was clever. He figured out we could catch it if we wanted to. Perfectly right.
Pilot, I want to send a signal to the ship. Ask them to open the entry hatch.
Yes, sir. This is Space Shuttle X-41. Request permission to come aboard Spaceship Cosmopolitan. Request access through the entry hatch.
What shall I reply, Commodore?
Grant the request. Naturally, there can be no question of not authorizing them coming on board. Send the signal. But see that Generix is detailed to their service and never leaves them.
My name is Generix. I have been assigned to your party.
And why, I would be glad to know. I am here, in case you didn't notice.
What did you say?
Oh, nothing.
You know who they are? Recognize them?
This is cabin number 1. I suggest the gentleman take it. The other, farther on, will be good for the lady.
But we reserved adjoining cabins. That's what we want. You've done very well. Thank you, Generix. Now you can go.
Negative, sir. I regret. My instructions are to remain with you at all times.
Yes, we appreciate your devotion to duty, but now will you be good enough to go away and right now get out of here, Generix? That's an order.
You will dine at the Commodore's table.
I don't like this.
The trip has tired you. You ought to rest, Psyche.
No, that's not it. It's something else, only I don't know what it is.
I'll leave you. Metro will watch over you. You'll do that, won't you?
Of course I will, though I assure you I would rather rattle that bucket of bolts, Generix.
I don't know if you noticed, but he's a lot larger than you are.
And you? Did you happen to notice when I entered into combat with a certain golden bar? What was the result of that, I ask you?
Ladies and gentlemen, we now are passing through the asteroid belt. We urge you to admire the splendid view.
Yes, you're quite right, my dear. Just what I was saying to Rudolph.
Here come our slightly delayed heroes. Welcome. How long has it been since we last saw each other? Delighted you're here on our ship. I would like to introduce the ship's officers. Our medical specialist, Professor Bernard. Our data system specialist, Lieutenant Celia. All her systems are go. A joke. My second in command, Captain Harold. Our legal authority, Lori. And to keep us on course, Chief Navigator Foster.
Lieutenant, you simply must tell us. How did you ever manage to turn away that rocket that would have destroyed the Earth? It must be a fascinating story. Why don't you ask me to dance, Lieutenant?
Commodore, who is that man on my left there?
That's Foster. He's an excellent officer. He would have had command of a ship long ago if he hadn't this tendency to bend the elbow.
This ship was a floating desert. There wasn't anybody worth talking to. Now the trip is going to be much more amusing. We'll have time to get acquainted, Lieutenant.
No, no, no. It's out of the question. I'm not letting them get away with this. I'll make them listen to me.
I hope you will come and see us on the bridge. I know you will be interested in seeing all the new equipment and how it functions. It's a far cry from your space bug. That is, from your hummingbird. Well, it's like an insect when you compare it to this. Yes, of course, hummingbird.
And who is it who has honored us only in absence? Only a beautiful woman would do that, I'll bet.
You lose your bet, Lieutenant. The empty chair is for Chief Mechanic Captain Walter. Tonight he is not well. I've noticed lately he's increasingly depressed. I don't know what to do for him. When space anxiety takes hold...
Want to dance? I can't tell you how much I'd like that, Lieutenant. Well, what do you say? Okay, we can talk here. I'm really glad you two are on this flight. You and Lieutenant Pierre are the only people aboard that I dare talk to. Crazy things are going on here. It's hard to explain it. All these new officers. The ones that got on at Port Doppler. Oh, they're good in their work, only, I don't know, you can't get through it like they weren't there.
Surely it's not the first time you haven't taken to a new crew, is it?
No, but this is altogether different. These guys, I don't know, they give me the creeps, yeah. And then there's Chief Mechanic Walter. He's an old pal of mine, but now I think he's kind of flipping out a little.
And the Commodore?
Oh, I've known him for years, and yeah, he's acting kind of funny, too. I mean, I don't know, I could be going nuts.
And he said spacebug. How would he have known about that? And then he tried to cover it up. I have a feeling there's something very wrong here.
And the Commodore, you think he's worried?
He's impossible to figure out. I tried to make some contact with him. No psychic communication worked with the Commodore. Nothing at all. It's as if he was shielded. Nothing I tried got through to him.
They say that's what they teach in the 3rd degree of telepathy.
But he's not telepathic at all. And when I tried to...
Careful, he's bugged up to the ears with microphones.
There you are, Lieutenant Pirot.
Hello.
Are you trying to tell me that you're the Lieutenant Pirot from Omega? No, you don't look like any big hero to me. No, you'll never make me believe it.
Hey, wait, who is that man?
Walter, he is very ill.
Now, Metro, are you sure you understand?
Of course. To put it crudely, do I look that dumb?
Don't get angry, old man. Now's not the time.
Why don't you sit down there? You two can share the co-pilot's chair. There in front of us, Jupiter. We're getting nearer now. As you can see, it's very beautiful.
Commodore, with all due respect, we are acquainted with the sector.
Oh, yes, of course. Sorry, Lieutenant. Yes, I was forgetting.
Urgent message. We have intercepted a distress call.
All right, let's hear it.
Cargo spacecraft Jethro. Mayday! 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 Destination Port Doppler. We have a mutiny on board. We're being attacked.
To the Jethro. This is the Cosmopolitan calling. Message received. Indicate your position and tell us what we can do to help.
This is cargo spacecraft Jethro. Correction. The situation has returned to normal. Our apology for that incorrect signal. Our radio operator went a little bit mad. Disregard previous signal. Conditions normal. Cosmopolitan, we will pass on your port side in approximately 8 minutes. Out.
A curious business. Very curious. Right?
Yes, curious, all right. What do you think?
Cargo craft Jethro at 4 minutes. Trajectory does not conform to data received. We will deviate 4 degrees to avoid oncoming craft.
Have you any idea what's going on, Commodore?
Cargo craft Jethro at 2 minutes.
Commodore, can't you get any closer?
You can't maneuver the Cosmopolitan like a hummingbird, Lieutenant.
There are shuttlecraft.
In case there's anyone alive.
They would have ejected in their emergency modules. At any moment, it could explode.
Let us go and take a look.
Yes, you have to let us go. It's your duty.
You will ready a shuttle vehicle for Lieutenant Piero with the standard crew. Departure immediately.
No sign of any survivors.
It's an inferno of fiery coals. They didn't have a chance. It's horrible. How could such a terrible thing happen?
An accident. An accidental explosion. Anything. Who knows?
And there was that strange message just before the tragedy.
We'd better go back. What else can we do?
Ah, here they are again, our great heroes. Hey, now are you ready to agree that this world is a little topsy-turvy? Yeah, you agree, huh? Hey, wait, I want to tell you. Hi.
No, there's something wrong, Pierrot. And when I think of that accident...
We've both been depressed by that burning ship, naturally.
Not only that, no. It's not right. Things are going on. And I just don't understand them. Metro, did you do what I asked you to do?
Of course.
Well?
Well, I couldn't detect a thing. They're not your run-of-the-mill android. Usually I can read them like a book. These can resist all my rays. Exactly like humans, and yet...
And yet what, Metro?
Nothing I can put my feeler on. Their answers are, well, too well organized, so to speak. I shall need to go on studying them.
Hey, what are you two cooking up? I don't say I especially like Commodore Robin, but all the same. He's changed plenty since our first trip on the Cosmos. Remember Psyche? Sure, he's changed, but that could be because he's a little older.
Well, yes, maybe. All right. And yet I tell you, I'm sure there's something wrong. I don't trust any of these men running the Cosmopolitan. Only Foster, even if he's drunk all the time.
You're probably right. Yeah, I think he was trying to tell us something a while ago. You two stay here. I'll see if I can find him and if there is something he wants to tell us.
These heroes are getting too curious. They're starting to suspect. They'll have to be watched.
I knew they'd be nothing but trouble. You should never have let them come aboard.
We did all we could in that regard. Now we have to cope with the situation as it is.
They could have a little accident, couldn't they?
No, they're too well known, too famous. I remind you, Lieutenant, your mission consists in maintaining a close watch on this Lieutenant Piero. Up to now, you haven't been an unqualified success.
I will do my very best, don't worry.
As for you, Captain Generics, you will use discretion in preventing undesirable actions by Lieutenant Psyche and her android. You will avoid any unnecessary harshness if it's possible. If not, then...
Commodore, it wouldn't take much to squash her and her tin can.
Do not be deceived, Captain. Quite a number of others have paid for their overconfidence.
And what do we do with Captain Foster?
That one. Lately, he has become rather a nuisance. You will have to liquidate the individual. I count on you, Captain Harold.
You've been avoiding me, Lieutenant. You make me very sad. You know, that's not very nice, Lieutenant. I thought you and I were getting on so well.
Okay, what do you want?
Nothing, Foster. We want to help you. You're a little drunk. Come on, follow us, Foster. No trouble. You just go along with us.
No.
Come, Foster.
No.
Come on, you need help.
Hey! What happened to this officer?
Foster giving trouble again, as usual. He was drunk and he picked a fight with Captain Harold, that's all. Nothing serious.
going from bad to worse. He has to be ready for tomorrow night. He will be.
I don't know. I can't be sure. There are a lot of circuits here to be checked out.
Tomorrow night, Professor.
All I can promise you, Commodore, is that I'll do my best.
Interesting, as good old Maestro always says.
Who do you want to visit?
Captain Foster.
Follow me.
He's taking a sleep cure, and any visitors would only interfere with that.
Just for 1 minute, that's all.
I told you any visits would only interfere with his treatment. I regret that I cannot authorize them.
A sleep cure for over-drinking. I never heard of that, did you?
Pierrot, that's what I mean. Now Foster's out of commission like Walters.
Metro, did you find out anything interesting?
Anything interesting? I don't know if it's interesting to you. I can tell you Captain Harold contains a total of 25,801 electronic circuits. Whether or not you think that is something interesting, I can't say.
Are you sure?
They're robots, all of them.
In any case, he is one. A humanoid, to be exact. And you are quite right, there are quite a few in this ship.
Shh! It's just what I thought. Only these are a lot more sophisticated. You can't see into them.
We have to locate the real Captain Harold, and Foster, and the others. I only hope it isn't too late.
But why are they doing all this? What is their aim?
If we can locate the others, they'll tell us what it is. Only one thing is sure, we can't attack this giant ship, just the two of us. I'm sorry, I should have said the three of us. We'll need more help.
Who else can we find?
Look, we'll each go off and have a look around, okay? Are these containers?
Huh? Yeah, this is where we store the spare parts for the ship in case repairs are needed.
Here, it's 3 degrees above freezing. It's standard procedure to wear these thermal suits against the cold.
I can say this is quite interesting. Wonder who thought it up.
You there.
Who there?
This area is prohibited to visitors.
Is it? Well, I didn't know that. Awfully sorry.
It's all right, Sergeant. I will take charge of this matter.
At your orders, Captain.
Well, you two fellas talk it over. Aha! A weightless well. Whoop! Bye-bye. I get the strangest feeling that I am being followed. A communicating duct joins the rising column. There he is again. Touching. And there we are, safe and sound. Aha! I thought there was a door here. There isn't.
Curiosity killed the cat. May I say I have only admiration for your workmanship. It pains me to make you pay for your indiscretions.
I know just how you feel. Perhaps you wouldn't hold on to me quite so hard. You're too strong. I'm not a balloon. If you squeeze me like that, I'll break. You mind admiring me a little less? When you come right down to it, he was only junk. Made to order. Perfect.
My dear, dear friends, in less than 2 days our voyage will end. It is traditional on the last night to hold a gala dance, and so I would like to invite you all to a masked ball tomorrow evening. I'm looking forward to seeing you all at our farewell celebration.
Very good.
You two wait for me just 1 second.
You again. I'm going to teach you a...
Teach me a lesson. A little learning is a dangerous thing.
Well, Lieutenant, aren't you taking me to the ball? Now you will see that I'm not someone who can be ignored. Lieutenant, now I am going to put things in order. I do regret this.
Yes, and I regret it too. You were charming, Celia. You really were. The way is open now. Come on, no time to lose.
I haven't seen Lieutenant Celia and our young police people from Omega. It's all rather disquieting. Oh, by the way, how is our unfortunate friend, Captain Harold, Professor?
In a short time, he will be his old self again.
Don't. Oh, you hold me too tight, you big bad wolf. No, don't. Really, you're holding me too tight. Ah, a robot! Dancing with a robot! Oh, what an experience! And I liked him.
Good evening, Commodore.
Ah, Captain Harold. It's a good thing you're here.
I couldn't agree more. And now, Commodore, I would like to introduce my very good friend here.
What? But he's an imposter. Guards, quickly arrest him.
No, Commodore. If there is an imposter here, it's you.
Now that your whole game is unmasked, I would suggest that you come along quietly to prevent further trouble.
Well...
What exactly is going on here?
Oh, it's nothing, lady. Had to see a man about a dog.
You do what has to be done, Harold.
Don't worry, sir. No difficulty now. I assure you we have the situation well in hand.
The new ones are fast, as you can see. All those of ours who could get away from that ship. You understand, we never meant you any harm, you humans. It would have been easy to arm our troops, but we didn't do it.
And the Jethro cargo craft, what happened?
Our group of men became excited. They tried to destroy us with explosives. You saw the results of that.
But what's it all for? Why did you do this?
Seize the Cosmopolitan or the Jethro. It was only a test. Just to see if we are ready to find out if we are your equals yet. In any case, there's been great progress, and progress will continue until one day we shall triumph. Your victory today is only a rearguard action. Now, I've told you everything. May I request to be left alone? On your honor, will you consider yourself under arrest in this room? I assure you on my word, I shall do nothing at all to try and get out of this room.
If he had wanted to, he could have destroyed the whole ship.
All right, Lieutenant. On our way to Omega.
Fly with me, just let your thoughts take wing. Liberty is such a wondrous thing. Leave behind this still sublunar race. Come see, come take your place. We're leaving soon for space.